Hello everyone, welcome back to my latest video. Today we are playing David Al-Qaedi after a very fun, pretty rock solid draw if you look at it. Absolutely solid draw. It's almost like the computer's got it in for me. In for me. They've all got it in for me. So let's play. This is my third video in as many days. I'm closing in on output that matches my entire output from last year, so my bad for that. Right, the idea is to go behind this big wall of balls. Ah, no. That feels like it's not going to be snookered. I may be wrong. He's just got it, but I should be able to jump this with a little bit of side spin. Get back behind the 9 and the 7 is my goal. Well, I hit that red, which really wasn't in the script, and I've got very lucky because I don't think he can shoot that in without going in off. No, he can't, but he can double it. What a great shot that is! Ooh, drat. So David is a very good player. What tends to happen in the World Series or World Masters event is after a while I take a good panning. It may be today is that day. I'll try and keep the video moving. Please watch all of it. Helps me out a lot. Helps me out loads. Don't just skip to the end and be boring. If you look in the description below, you'll find links to my other channel. Now, I'm not as a shameless plug for that. I will be putting some other videos on that channel about various things. I've been messed about with AI. I really want to try and grow on YouTube at some point, more than what I am now. Today is definitely the day I'm taking a pace off David. My worst ever defeat was, I think it was in this event, was 13-0. And I forget when, but I got absolutely pezzled off a computer opponent. Mercilessly destroyed, and I was absolutely broken man. Today could be that day. I mean, he's just put that in. Sometimes you just come up against a computer who just doesn't miss, gets good breaks. Everything just sort of lines up nicely. Get behind that 8. Oh, that hurts. So hopefully today will be a day where we get a bit more of that, a bit less of that. Whoops, steady. Two, 1. Oh, something go down. 7 looks good. Bye bye 7. 2. Oh, it's not happened. Oh, now I've left. Oh, look what's happened there. So if I plant this, good. So yeah. Now I'm gonna have to come up and down now. Or I might be able to just do that. That's really what. Okay, so that wasn't exactly what I wanted. Lucky that this is a plant. So I need to put you need to put a little bit of left hand side on, because you've got to come away from the blue to have the angle. So we're just kind of recovering slowly. I want the purple in the far corner. Hitting it's fine as long as it goes well. Not too bad. No, does the green go in the bottom corner? It does. Got to pinch the pocket though. So I've eventually run out, but never really comfortable. That was just a good example of staying on the table and just keep popping balls. Those are the types of frames that really upset your opponent, because you just keep going and it always looks like you're about to die. I thought that might be my shot, which is gone, the 7. There was me almost plugging for the one to be covered, and it was actually my shot. Oh, I didn't want it to. Now, have I been real lucky? I feel I haven't. No. So now I've got the problem of ended up behind the 9 here. Oh, how's that not dropped? Oh, that's stinking. I thought that was definitely just going to slightly just go in. Ooh. So I guess in the early stages, in any match, what you're trying to do is just not make any really bad mistakes. Because it can feel like the match sort of ebbs and flows in the long game. But you're just kind of hoping to get a few mistakes from your opponent, because then you feel like for there, for example, that could be an off. Now here, for example, you're trying to just make that mistake pay, and then you feel like you've stole one, so the match has kind of swung in your favour a little bit. It's not, you know, it's hard to run out every time. Just want to hit the green full in the face here. Lovely jubbly. Now the 8 ball is super awkward here, so we've got to bear that in mind. But given where the 7 is, now I could try and move it here, but I'm not going to. I'm just going to pop it in, and then we're going to work out where we're going to go. Depending on the angle, we might be able to just a little bit of side spin, just try and get over the other side of the table. And as long as you aim to land on the cushion there, that's always going to kind of work out well. Now here I'm just going to come off the bottom cushion with a touch of left. I've underdone that by an edge. Yeah, that's irritating. I shouldn't have any... I shouldn't be, what's the word, risking anything there, but I managed to pot it. But that was too hard for what it needed to be. So, here we go. 3-3. 7 ball down. Looking for a shot on the 1. I've got one, but it's hard. I'm going to go back and forth across the table. Should be okay. Well, I'm saying that I've gone too far. Ooh, don't want to be heading into the ball. That's not good. I've got away with it, I think. Good recovery though, and again the 6 is irritating. Anything that's around that position is really, really hard. Like, you've really got to tread carefully on where you land. And again, I've got the 8 to worry about. I don't want to land behind the 8. That is not ideal. Got to be mindful of the 9. See, that could easily have gone too far there and come over, but just want to come back to where the 8 is now would be great. And that'll do. So we take a small lead. I fancy winning the Masters this year. I kind of want to... I think I have won it once before on this career mode. Managed to win the Worlds recently, which was nice. But I've made the... Now look where the 7 is there. That's really awkward. So anyone who pots the ball here, it's kind of a double-edged sword. It's not unusual for the computer to hand the table back in that situation. So here I need to get into the ball now. Ideally, I'm thinking already, land sort of there, and then I can come off with side spin, hit into 7, that knocks the 8 further into here, and then we'll play the 6 down there. So that's what I'm thinking about at this stage. But it's a little bit of a way away, but we don't have to worry too much about position. That was a really horrible shot. I can double it, but yeah, that shot's now, well, it's kind of still the same. I've played safe. I would have gone for it, but oh, now the 6 is gone, so that's made it really hard. I'm going to try and move it here. Now I've resigned my fate to playing, pretty much playing safe off this shot. Going to try and go behind the 9 ball. Oh, I didn't get that. That's really poor. But it's left the problem to him. If he can pull a genius shot out. Good shot. That's all you got to do. Just keep it tight. Obviously, I'm going to try and pot it. And not really do a great job of it. May fluke it. Didn't deserve this. Oh, goodness me. Look at that. That's a killer for your opponent. And if you look at how horrible that is, let's just speed it up here. How do you speed it up? Is it that button? That's it. Yeah, anyway. Very harsh. But if you do get a slice of good fortune like that, remember 5-3 to 4-4. Make sure you pot the ball. Make sure you twist the knife if it goes in. Use a rather piece of violent pool imagery. And then if I break and run following this, which I don't want to reach that one now. I'm going to have a go. I like to push the boat out because if you manage to sort of... Oh, okay, so that didn't happen. But I've been fortunate again, a little bit, not really. I thought that was going to go behind the 7. Oh, he's wobbled it. So this is where if you start getting misses off the computer in career mode, this is where you've really got to make sure that you're playing as best you can because you don't get loads of these chances. I'm going straight up and down here with a touch of left. Just helps keep the angle straight. Takes away any crazy enough into that pocket up there. Now here should be just a fairly straightforward to the 7, but I need to leave myself a little bit of angle if I can, just to kind of just want to come off with a little bit of side spin. I just don't need to leave enough angle to get back across for the 8. Bear with me one moment, I'm just going to check something, guys. Just having a slight... Yeah. I was just worried there for a second that I'd forgotten something that I needed to do. But I don't, I'm alright. Okay, back into the match. Oh, that's 7. And nothing's going down. The 4 helps me by blocking the path to the pocket. So things are starting to go my way a little bit. Now, does that 1 pass into the corner? That is the question. Let's find out. Ooh. It does, but I'm not going to play it. This actually isn't that easy. I'm just going to knock it onto side cush. If I get the snooker, that's... Oh, I've potted it. I thought I'd got lucky, but I didn't. Kind of did get lucky, but not in the way that I've now got to play this shot now. So... Oh dear. Played a bad shot. Played that one with too much bottom, but he probably will cut this in. Oh no, he's played the double and done it well. So let me just have a look at that ball there. I missed that one there. Oh wow. Sorry about that. I had a phone call just coming through. So 7-3, that was the difference between 7-3 and 6-4. Now that, in my experience, should be the difference between winning and losing, given that, you know, just got to keep trying to just press home the advantage. And then you go and drop a big pile of mess and that. And that's like giving it back. So that should have been 8-3, which is a really big deficit for, technically they've got to win by a lot. And when you're playing a good CO, it can make all the difference. That was probably still get it. Good shot. Oh, I wanted that. I wanted that. I was like, gimme, gimme, gimme. Let me clear it. And you can sometimes just find the computer just going into a purple patch like this where it just knocks everything in for a bit. You just got to wait your turn. Where's the white? And just like that, the pendulum swings back. So the game's not won by any stretch at this stage. You've got to remember that. That's irritating. So I'm going to push here to a safety and hope the computer doesn't see it. Wow. Oh, look at that. Open up the bad ball as well. So that couldn't have come out any better for me. So we just need to, don't want to go behind the 5 at this point. So I've taken a bit more of an angle, but I've took out the potential problem. That was a bit too close to the side cushion. I definitely didn't want to be that close. Now here, that's not going to work. Great, you were done. That was terrible. That was better. The one thing that I realise I do quite well is if you make a bad shot, people have got a tendency to recover really quickly. The thing to do is to actually get 50%. Oh, that was a shocker. Ah, pooey. Oh, 9485. Oh, right. Need to try and recover. Oh, I thought if I just nicked the blue there, that would have just gone in. That would have been lovely. Safety. Safety. Terrible safety. Oh, don't. I mean, shouting for not for a fluke when I've played a horrible shot like that's not the. Oh, that'll do, yeah. It's worth a replay, I think, because that could have gone anywhere. Why did I play that quick? Whoops. Fine. Sorry about that. Oh, and I've got a chance. So ideally here I'm just trying to land on the white spot at the bottom of the table. That's not bad. That's not bad. Just try and hold if I can. I didn't mean to hit it that softly. I'll have to go and change my shorts now. (9-5). It's always a comfortable moment when you get sort of near to you get to double figures. I always find it's quite a comfort, but it doesn't mean anything really. It just means that you're getting there, just one step closer. Damn it, me and my big mouth. So 3 ones to go. Oh, that was a superb shot. Oh wow. What's known as a frame winner, and then he follows it up with that. Look at it. Look at it. Might have even left it, well, has played it well. Just happy to get a shot, really. Good contain and safety this, hopefully. I'll take that. Pots it anyway, of course. That's a nice shot as well. Got it. Nice. This needs to... What was that? What on earth was that? He was trying to cut it in the bottom corner. That's crazy. Could have done with a bit more. So we're getting balls off the break now, which is very, very nice. Does that go? Yeah, why not? Need to hit this with a bit of... Oh, he's getting everything now. Didn't deserve that either. So I've had my fair share of luck. Can't win on luck alone, but it doesn't hurt. Played that a little bit too hard, so I'm just going to go around the world. Oh, I'm getting everything right now. 2 bits of stroke of luck there. So go 11-5 up, which is more than I could ever have hoped against Al-Qaeda, to be honest. Not sure if that 5 will reach, no. Good shot. What's happening? We'll push. Try to push. We've only got half a ball to get at here. Oh, good hit. It's left, but what can you do? You know, that was half a ball. Haven't fouled. I forced it to play a good shot. That might have missed. So yeah, happy with that. Need to play this with a lot of bottom. Hit thick into the 5 to hold. Now a decent chance to extend my lead to the hill. That wasn't the greatest shot I've ever played either. That was better. Another unwanted plant. Far too hard. Shouldn't. Ooh, that's shocking. Ah, missed it. Fuck. This should be a break clearance as well. amazing how often it happens where you just lose your concentration for 1 second, chuck in a poor shot, and then you can just suddenly you're waiting for either a mistake from your opponent or getting back to the table, which, you know, if he runs like a 3-racker, suddenly the pressure's on from 12-5 to very little, but there's a mistake and that throws the pendulum right back in your favour. So here I just want to screw back to the cushion basically. It doesn't matter where I end up. If I hit the 9, it doesn't matter. It really doesn't matter because you just play a stop shot and roll the 9 in. Ball would be nice. Well, I've left a combo on, which is frustrating. Oh, and he's missed it. But is he going to get it? He's going to get it. Ah, that's irritating. 12-7. Oh. That's the margins, isn't it? It's overdone. Well recovered. Well, that sort of sums up the whole match, really. Just lots of stupid errors. Could have been 12-8, probably should have been. But ultimately, I win 13-7 and head into the semis. So we have Joshua Filler versus Niels Fein in one. And we have me versus Fortunski in the other. So that'll be a hard match. And that'll be next. And I'll see you in a couple of days' time.